Good morning, class 8. In the last class, we have discussed about the metals and non-metals as well as corrosion of metals. Corrosion of iron is called rusting. Today we will discuss what is the nature of rust and how we can prevent the rusting of iron. So let's start. In the process of rusting, a brown powdery substance deposited on the iron object called rust. Do you know the nature of rust? Rust is hydrated ferric oxide. We can test the nature of rust by using the blue or red litmus paper. When we test it by using blue or red litmus, we will find that it can only change the color of red litmus paper to blue, while the blue litmus is unaffected. Hence, rust, hydrated ferric oxide, is basic in nature. Now today we will discuss how we can prevent the rusting of iron. Students, rust damages the iron object. Hence, we can prevent the rusting of iron by covering the iron surface by painting, greasing and oiling, by galvanizing, by alloying, by the chromium plating. Painting, by use the paint, we can prevent the rusting of iron. Similarly, oiling and greasing is the other method to prevent the rusting of iron. By galvanizing. Galvanization the process in which iron object dipped into the solution or molten form of zinc to make a layer of zinc over the iron surface, which prevent it from the rusting. When we make the layer of zinc over the iron object, it stops the direct contact of iron object with the moisture and by this way prevent the rusting of iron. Next method we have for prevention, that is alloying. In alloying, method in which two or more metals or non-metal mix together to form a new type of substance. That new type of substance is called alloy. For example, brass, bronze. Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. When 80% of copper and 20% of zinc mix to make the brass. Students, we have studied that metals have various properties like they conduct heat and electricity, they are malleable, they are ductile, they have high tensile strength. On the basis of these properties, metals are used for the various purposes. For example, copper and aluminium are used for making electrical wires because copper and aluminium metal can conduct electricity. Iron, copper, aluminium are used for making utensils because metals are good conductor of heat. So these are used for making utensils. Mercury metal, which is in the liquid state, is used in the thermometers. Due to the high tensile strength, iron in the different form is used in the construction of buildings, bridges and in railway lines because it carry the heavy load without breaking. So iron is used for the construction of these. Due to the lustre property, gold, silver, platinum can be used for making jewelry. Students, on the basis of properties of non-metal, they are also used. Due to the conductivity of electricity, graphite is only a non-metal which can conduct electricity. Hence, graphite is used for making electrical electrodes. Phosphorus is used in the fireworks as well as for the preparation of phosphoric acid, and it is also used for manufacture of phosphatic fertilizer. Sulfur is used in the preparation of sulfuric acid. This sulfuric acid is also used in the manufacture of dyes, drugs, detergents as well as Sulfur is used in the manufacture of sulfate fertilizer. Chlorine. Chlorine is a non-metal which acts as an disinfectant. It kills the germs and bacteria, so it is used for the purification of water. Students, we have completed this chapter. I hope you understood. Revise the chapter carefully. Thank you.